Greetings, Flesh Wound Horror freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Flesh Wound Horror. I am Daniel Shine, joined as always by Todd Loya.
What's up?
And Pugs Dread.
Namaste. What's up, y'all?
There we go. Kruger's off tonight. He kills teenagers. He doesn't watch them. That's how it goes, you know. But we hope you all are having a.
He's gonna be pissed off because you talked about him now, right?
That was a compliment. I hate teenagers. I hope you're killing them all.
We don't know how he feels about teenagers.
And exactly. And once again, there goes Dan alienating, some clicks. For the record, it's only Dan who hates. It's only Dan who hates women, teenagers.
I don't hate women
and other races.
I do hate teenagers. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. All right, so we are here tonight to talk about BLUMHOUSE'S The Craft Legacy from director.
Wait. What's it called?
BLUMHOUSE.
Thank you.
BLUMHOUSE's The Craft Legacy. I don't do it on purpose. Now I have a complex about it.
Well, now we're just making sure. We'll get it. We'll get it hammered in there.
That's cool. From director Zoe Lister-Jones. All right. So, in the continuation of the cult hit The Craft, an eclectic foursome of aspiring teenage witches get more than they bargained for as they lean into their newfound powers. All right. You want me to go first on this one? I don't mind.
Sure.
All right. So I'm
the most curious about Dan's review. So
I'm concerned, but let's see.
What are you concerned about?
I know you, Dan.
Are you thinking I love it? Or are you thinking I hate it though? What are you concerned about?
My concern is your
review itself.
Your lack of wokeness and how annoyed you get when people are that. So
I'm actually pretty woke.
You know what? And I'm. Oh my God!
In some ways,
for a German person, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucked
Heil
up.
Shine.
That's fucked up, sir. All right, so, so first I want to say David Duchovny. I love David Duchovny. He elevates everything. Californication. So it was cool seeing him in here. I think I heard he was cast a while back, but I forgot.
Do you know what the other Californication connection is in this movie?
Was it the wife?
No, it's Gideon Aldlin, the daughter of what's her mom's name? Pamela. She was like
real life?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
So, from Californication, all the Louis stuff.
Nepotism, right?
Yeah.
And David Duchovny's a writer again.
Yeah.
So there's that. Different kind of books, but
I know someone here that'll be following him.
Anyways, so
we didn't argue.
Shut up, Todd. So anyways, I wasn't too sure. Obviously, The Craft comes out in 1996. If you were a weird kid in general, horror-loving kid, that movie was hard to ignore. Todd,
I have to kind of disagree
age.
with you out of the gate because women who didn't like horror love The First Craft. It doesn't matter.
It's true.
It's bigger than the genre.
Me, though.
It crosses genres because growing up, this was like the movie for my people.
Yeah,
it was like all the girls. It was this and Clueless.
Mm-hmm.
And I fuck with those movies too.
I can't say I like Clueless, but
fuck you.
I did like The Craft. I love The Craft.
Well,
it's been a long time, but I remember the reference.
At least Rachel True still looks the same from the original.
I haven't really seen her in anything in a while.
She looks the same. Why does she look the same, Bugs?
Black don't crack. And they all look the same.
Oh,
did I go too far that one?
You got
Pugs is black, so yes.
So are they.
Write your letter.
Mary Jane to me from Half Baked.
Oh, that I do not disagree.
Honestly, when she came out with that orange urban camo, I was like, "You're fucking kidding me with this." Anyways,
so obviously I had some concerns. Was this movie even made for me as a 30-something guy?
Well, you should know that when you hear the word Blumhouse.
Well, at this point, definitely.
Well, no, at all points it was made for a demographic you haven't been a part of in
I haven't even
at least
told you
10
whether
years.
I like it or not.
I know. I'm just explaining to you.
I know. All right. So, where did I leave off here? So explores some similar themes as the first film. Obviously, we're gonna have a big spoiler talk, but Lily, our main girl, ends up moving in with their mom and her new boyfriend, played by David Duchovny, and she meets 3 fellow gifted witches at the school. So very similar setup. I have positives and negatives on this one. I'll go with the negative first. Try and end on a positive. I felt Lily was fantastic. I really liked that character. I think she was sympathetic from the beginning. I liked her work in this. I don't think the other 3 were as well developed as in the original film. In the original film, they all had struggles. You had the burn victim, Nev Campbell. You had, of course.
Can I ask you a question? But if we would have done all that, wouldn't we have just came dangerously close to an actual remake?
Well, I don't think you have to give them the same issues.
Okay,
but
just a little bit more fleshed out backstory.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about a remake. I'm not saying make them a burn victim or.
Okay, no, I was just asking for clarification.
Yeah. No. I didn't really have any issues with the actresses. I don't really feel like I truly know who they are, and you definitely did in the original. I mean, except Lily, the lead.
Well, it's funny because like the first 20 minutes, I was recasting the movie in my head, pulling a Dan. So
fantasy booking.
Alexander Daddario in blackface.
No, actually, I didn't go that route. I went with Lucy Hale because she seems to always be in Blumhouse stuff, and this one will make Pugs happy. Joey King.
Fuck yeah.
And I can't remember how to say her name, but she was on Blackish and she's on that Grownish stuff. She would have fit in that spot. And then I don't know who would I do the 4th. I'm actually cool with Gideon or whatever. That I'll add. So I don't know. That's just me.
So would you agree with me on that? With the exception of Lily, who's a very strong lead. I didn't think the other girls. I don't know anything about them.
I think they were more to push the plot than you're. It's highly focused on the lead, and not so much. You're right. It's not like.
Yeah, but we got enough information on them to see where they're coming from. Then they weren't particularly interesting anyway. It wasn't their story. Like it was more of a solo.
Yeah.
And also one was trans. I did not know that from the trailer. I don't know if I didn't watch the trailer, but from the poster, I had no idea. And I'm glad they didn't make it that big of an issue, although other issues do come up.
The character or the actress that portrayed the character?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, okay. I thought I missed a reference. Or
no, it's in the movie.
Oh, okay.
The tall one. I was gonna say, what's the wrestler? Not Nia Jax. The other one.
Oh, I'm trying to look up what her name. I don't remember her name.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You have the one girl had slut written on her locker. I'm like, okay. I mean, it just wasn't any. You felt bad, and you got to know the other characters in the original film. Again, I'm not looking for a remake, and I'm sure there's plenty of, different things you could have come up with that was relevant today that they could have done with them. Now, obviously, I'm not going to punish it because, again, I was very much into the lead. I felt like that was something that there should have been more of a connection other than just the fact.
But isn't that just your expectations from the first one being the 4 girls and all about them, where this story's more about our lead? It's kind of like you want it to be the same thing, but it's not, and that's a problem.
No, but the friendship is still something that's fairly important. The circle,
But it's still her story.
Well, again, I don't feel like there was a good connection between the characters, and I think that's still important. I'm not looking for a complete retread, but I still and it's not. The threat in this one is different.
You know what? I think their connection was fine. It's when they had their tiff is when I got a problem with it. Because that shit came out of fucking nowhere.
I actually like all the girls in this better than Robin Tunney in the original. I've never liked her. She's always annoyed me.
I like her, but I would actually say this actress was just as good, if not better. I thought she was very sympathetic. And yeah, I had no problem rooting for her. God, we're going to have a lot of spoilers to talk about in this one. But Pugs, what did you think?
Overall, it's all right. I really enjoyed the first act.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of just gets going, and like the way they connect was fine with me, because also we do have the backstory from the other movie, so it's like you can fill in the blanks. So I'm not gonna shit on it for that. Then it kind of dips in the second and third act, but I kind of saw where it was going, so that could be a problem for some people. But yeah, it's fine. Like, I had no major complaints other than when the group of when the witches like have a tiff and a problem with each other. Like, I understand the problem was big, but like that the way they handled it was kind of dumb. But again, maybe that's how teenage girls react. Not being one, I have no fucking idea. So, yeah, it's all right. I thought I was actually expecting way worse. And that's an asshole on my part. Oh, but I do think if they want to continue this in a series, I think that would be way better, and the CW should pick it up.
Yeah, I can't even argue with that. I do. I know it doesn't really matter, but I just wanted to let you know you were right, or Dan, one of you was right. Yeah, Zoe Luna is a trans actress.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I didn't hear anything about the character, but
in the hallway, or not in the hallway, when they were walking in the forest, she mentions it real quick. Even trans can be Wiccan or something. And I was like, oh, that's cool. They're not making it a big issue. Too bad later on in the fucking party, there's some dumb bitch with 2 X's on her fucking head.
Let me ask you both this, because I'm curious. Can you see this movie? And again, obviously it was meant for theaters, but irregardless, can you see this movie having the same impact on the current generation that the other did on us? Particularly you and me, Pugs. I guess, Todd, you would have been a bit older for at that
No,
point.
I was a bit older, but I love the original. So
okay.
It just, yeah. I did pop for the line in this one, though. A lot of times doing that would be corny, but it worked for me this one. So.
It didn't do so much for me, but that's all right.
I know it did pop.
But yes, I can see it getting a big following. I don't understand today's youth. Look at me again, telling them to get off my lawn. There's a lot of stuff that does not compete with me, but like I understand they're into it. So yes, I think it hits all the marks of woke culture, and like, yeah. So I do think it has an audience out there that would love this movie.
How about you, Todd? Do you think this one, current generation, maybe better than I do?
Yeah, I totally do think it can connect. And even better, it might turn people onto the original.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, since you brought up the wokeness, it's not Black Christmas, where it just beats it in.
I can't wait till that movie comes and pegs you.
Honestly,
it flirted with that, though.
No, it's the same fucking thing, and we can talk about that over the spoiler wall.
Yeah, I don't want.
I agree
to get
with
too deep, but
I wasn't so I wasn't so viciously angry after watching Black Christmas.
It kind of bordered. It didn't. Again, I like this one.
Let's talk about that part after.
But it bordered on being kind of stupid at times.
This one,
but we'll get into it.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yes,
of course, anything woke Dan thinks is stupid.
But clearly, men are evil. So,
well, yeah. I mean, that was a fact. It's just telling you, men are still more powerful. Oh, wait, the women. I can't say anymore.
Yeah,
that's the message I got out of it.
So, honestly, it's not bad. I'm curious. I don't think it's going to have the same impact. I think people will like it. What has it been? 25 years since Craft, something like that.
24.
Okay. I don't think that 24 years from now, this one is going to have the same.
You know what, though? You can say that about anything now. The lifespan of content.
I was going to say the longevity is not what you asked me. He said it was going to be as big. Like right now, I think with I don't want to call them weirdos, but we are the weirdos, mister. So with all the weirdos out there, I think they're going to latch on to this because this includes everybody across the board. Whatever gender you identify with, whatever fucking race you identify with.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Dan's the opposite, but I've always said it's good to be able to see yourself on screen. And this movie hits so many of the marks for different people. I know Dan likes,
but they really didn't.
It's not triumph of the will for Dan,
but fuck you, Dan. They didn't really.
It's pretty obvious, Dan.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to say,
the difference. You didn't hate everyone in it, so that's the difference.
I have one other complaint.
A non-spoiler complaint.
I'd say so, but I'm going to save it for spoilers because it's borderline. But let me just say,
Todd, you haven't given your opinion on the movie yet.
Oh, I kind of jumped out here and there, but if you want me to give you a little more, I will. I went in with super low expectations, and at some point, I was worried we were just getting a remake rebranded as a sequel, happens a lot until I'm also a big David Duchovny fan. So when he showed up, if he was cast before, I was unaware. I liked that it was different and didn't just do the same thing over. The girls were likable, even though I did want to replace them for the first half. But overall, I was pleasantly surprised from what I was expecting.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
And I do think it'll connect with the weirdos.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not going to give anything else away. But in summing it up, it's not bad. I think it'll work for its audience. It won't be as profound. I'll say that. Like Todd said,
how can you speak for an audience you are not part of?
I'm making a guess. I would absolutely put money 24 years from now. No way.
But we just explained that part, Dan. Content doesn't live that long anymore.
No, I agree. Well, it depends. I mean, you're still going to have those films that'll come along once in a while. That
is already a classic now.
Exactly.
We're hardly going to get anything new.
No. Well, fair enough. All right. So, any closing thoughts before we will obviously be talking spoilers?
No, why don't we rate it first, though, Dan?
All right. So we rate on a scale of 0 to 5 stars. And Pugs, what say you?
I'm kind of torn between two numbers.
Me too.
Yeah. I was stuck on a 3 until we started talking about it. Now I'm thinking it's kind of a 3.5. You know what? I'm going to go with my initial reaction. We'll stick with 3. With check it out, see if you like it. It's not going to abuse your time.
Yeah. Okay. I don't hate women like Dan, so I'm a 3.5.
I love women, sir. All right. So I will say this. My rating, I think this will, if you are a teen,
and you know what?
Like it more. But I am me. I am me.
And you know what? And Dan knows all about the tween girls, so his rating is important. So let's hear it.
I think you will like it more than me. So I am recommending it. I am a 2.5, but I have hope for the future because who knows? Maybe we'll get more. All right. So having said that, now we are going to get into our open spoiler talk. So if you do not wish for this to be spoiled, which you don't, you can always pick back up after you've watched it, if you so wish. So
I would like to open up the spoiler discussion.
Go for it.
By saying, I'm really glad they fucking took homage to Psycho and revealed the skeleton mother at the end.
That's fucked up. Still beautiful. I popped. Now I gotta ask you though, did you see the trailer?
No.
Either of you? Okay, they kind of give that away in the fucking trailer by showing her picture.
That's why me and Pugs don't really watch trailers.
And I was good. I didn't spoil it. Well, now they didn't reveal. They just showed an old photo of her, but
did they show an old photo in the actual movie?
I don't think they did.
No, that's weird.
Like it was like I was actually like.
Now I'm gonna go watch the trailer.
Guessing who the mother was. I'm like, it has to be Nancy. But then, like, they kind of
because I saw it in the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck, maybe it's Nev Campbell. That'd be awesome. But
you know what?
As soon as they mentioned that she's tied up, I'm like, oh, okay, Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was like, I didn't know. Again, I didn't know going in, but it's like if it's not her, you know, I know everyone's favorite skeleton. If it's not her, I think I would have been disappointed. Well, we knew it wasn't Rachel True out the gates.
Yeah.
Well, it really couldn't. Well, yeah, it could be Nev Campbell, but I mean,
no, like the only one that would make the most sense was Nancy. But I'll admit they put some doubt in my head, so I guess good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, again, you didn't see the trailer. That was fortunate. If you saw the trailer, you knew exactly why.
Did they show its face, or did they just show?
Yeah, it was like an old picture of her from the original Craft. Now, I'll be honest. It could have, up until the point that they were teasing this photo, that could have just been like a tease. Maybe she's going to come back as a villain, or just a reference.
Did they show the photo in this movie? Was it in the picture book?
No, they didn't. The fact that they were specifically not showing it, I was like, oh, okay, well, Fairuza Balk's the mom. I knew immediately. So, again, trailers, they fuck you.
But I did see David Duchovny be as the bad guy, right out the gate. I was like, all right, go men.
That's what I knew Dan was going to like this more, because there was a man character putting women in their place. So right there, I knew Dan was going to be like, Black Christmas could suck it. It's all about Craft legacy.
What annoyed the fuck out of me, though? Sorry, Dan, real quick. What bothered me, what is the rating of this movie? Is it 13?
I'm pretty sure.
You can't show a fucking used condom. It's just a condom. It kept me, they held it off screen, and that bothered the fuck out of me. I don't know why. It's just a condom. It's not a penis. No one's ejaculating.
The rating systems, it's such garbage now. There's like it's a whole nother discussion. Well, the PG-13 has ruined the ratings and film in general. Although COVID's kind of killed off film.
Well, so you talked about David Duchovny. Obviously, love David Duchovny. I thought the character was just kind of goofy. I mean, we're putting women in their place. That's where it started to border on being a little over the top. Make him a subtle misogynist.
Who are you trying to convince?
Right?
It was stupid. It was dumb. That was the aspect of it that I didn't. I mean, it was just like,
I like that part.
And you hate propaganda stuff, Todd. Like you hate Rocky IV. This is like a new form of propaganda.
Rocky IV is awesome.
Patriotic propaganda.
More. Yes, I don't like that. Like, don't tell me to love this country. I'll do it if I want. Fuck you, Rocky IV.
That's fine. I
get
that.
It's also why I have a beef with Rambo 2 or Rambo First Blood Part 2 whenever I watch it.
Just the new Rambos in general. They're pretty fucking.
But you know what? That one's. I'm a First Blood guy.
But this is kind of like the modern propaganda film that we're getting a lot of now, and it can work.
You mean something that reflects its society is not a propaganda film, Dan? I know it may be over with your red hat.
Top. I'm like libertarian.
Way over the top. Certain times I have to agree with Dan here, like at the party with the fuck, and then I'll catch you women later. Or no, I'm sorry, that was in the lunchroom with an X. Oh, yeah. Women with an X. Oh my god! Just they're people. Just address them as a person. Like I'm from California, so whatever the fuck you identify with, I'm still calling you dude.
Yeah, again, it's not something to be offended by. I just think if you're gonna do it, make David Duchovny a little nastier. He just felt like a cartoon character to me. I mean,
I
hey,
didn't feel that.
woman hater, cool, do it. David Duchovny
But
can do a much better job with better material.
But you know what? He
also has
wasn't
to be reserved too, because he's the leader of that coven thing.
Yeah, you could have
Also,
done a better job with Duchovny.
Is he the father of the new Nancy girl?
I don't think so.
Or did Mano just put her in there?
It said no answer, so on the paper. So yeah, I guess they're a little vague, but he didn't.
I wonder if David Duchovny raped her. Now we're talking.
Oh, you know, that's the thing. I was totally getting she was a rape baby vibe.
Cool. Let's get the prequel.
I kind of got the vibe that that's just something they're gonna maybe reveal, because he would have said
before
something,
like the adopted, like the
Oh, like on the way there, and the original mom that we didn't know was her adopted mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
I mean, she's obviously been institutionalized for a long time. It would have had to have probably been that, real when you think about it. I mean, not having dates in the institution, so
I don't know how they roll there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
he was talking about
I've seen Halloween Rob Zombies.
That's
the version that makes sense. Yeah.
I call it the rape escape.
But I mean, I still liked it. I just wish it had dialed down the stupid a little bit with the villain and everything. You can do if you want to. Hey, that's cool. If misogynist men are like the new big thing, cool. You can do that, right? And this was just kind of like
4 years now, Dan.
Yeah,
I know,
but you can do a better job. I
thought
just thought it was
fine.
dumb.
I did too.
I didn't think it was that dumb.
It's not him. He didn't have material. I want to clarify.
Okay, well, maybe he brought. Well, it's still he gave it to us, and I thought it was fine. I didn't get a cartoon vibe at all. Maybe no, he was just domineering.
You know what's funny? Considering the other role that Dan's mentioned a few times, and I have Hank Moody is a cartoon character versus this one, but this one was the one that's not.
Who do you like better, Todd?
Well, I've never said that. That's not the question. But I'm saying one is completely over the top and not realistic.
Sure, but that's a comedy. This is not a comedy.
That's dumb, Dan.
Californication is a comedy.
It's actually a dramedy. If you want to get technical, it's more drama than comedy.
It's pretty close to 50-50 on that one, but I'm totally down to revisit that.
Well, what do you guys think about his son being either gay or bisexual with the other kid? Is that the reason why he killed him? Because he brought weakness into it, or do you think it's just because some other reason? Because they never made that clear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, that was all just kind of like I said. It's not particularly well written, but I have hope for the future. Would you guys not want to see all of the original cast back in a movie somehow? That
I don't care about. I would like a continuation. Whether it's a yeah, sure, bring the fucking cast back. I don't give a fuck. But I do want to flesh out. I want to finish the story because the way they left it, it's like, okay, well, I guess we can use one more act, one more chapter.
Well, it's Blumhouse, so there's definitely a possibility of a sequel. Yeah. I don't know. I think bringing all the original actors back is like kind of a disservice to the new crop. If you have, a couple here and there. Nancy's already.
But you could do like Justice League, Avengers, Endgame, where it's like the new group versus the old group. I don't know who would be like the villain, or maybe they have to unite to take out more men.
But I get that. But the way the craft ends, it's kind of hard to do considering.
The first one.
Yeah, that she tried to kill her. They tried to kill her.
Yeah, but only to stop her though. They didn't actually like go for blood.
Dan left because there was no misogynism. He's like, well, I said my piece.
Right? He's like, these fuckers aren't listening.
Any more spoilers you got?
No, I did like the fucking Moonblood stuff. I thought that was a cool introduction because that's your first day of school and you're gonna bleed all over the place. That's fucked up. That's gonna make life hard. And then they were dicks about it.
Yeah, this is definitely a movie for girls.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I think it's worth the watch. Is it anywhere near as good as the original?
No.
Nah, fuck no. But it's not offensive.
Dan, do you have any more spoilers before I pull the spoiler tag off?
I missed a little bit there.
We didn't.
That
We
happened last week. I don't know why I get like knocked off, but I still hear you. I don't know if I'm covering anything that you already did.
We didn't really talk much about anything, Dan.
I did want to point out that the writer obviously was a Captain Planet fan. Earth, wind, fire.
I didn't get the and the writer director Zoe Lister-Jones. I'm actually a big fan of hers for acting and comedy work. As far as I know, this is the first thing she's directed.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I don't know, but I just know her acting work. She was she's on she was on Life in Pieces and a few other things. I want to say Whitney from a few years back, but
yeah, no, I remember people had high hopes for that one and it didn't make it.
Yeah. Whitney was awesome. I wish it would have did, but then
I did too. I also like the one with your favorite comedian. Oh geez, Chris
D'Elia?
Yeah, that one show he had and she ended up on the last season.
He had no show? I didn't see it.
Oh geez.
Damn.
I'll figure out the
bigger sitcom guy.
It also had the black guy who loves wrestling.
Oh, yeah, it was on CBS.
No, it was on
dating singles.
It was on NBC and it was all in a bar.
That one. Mingle, single, some shit like that.
Shit.
All
right. This is a comment / question because again, Pugs, maybe you would know better. No goth girl this time.
That's what I'm saying because the new goth is a weirdo, and that did kind of bother me, but not enough.
Do we not have goth girls? We still have goth girls.
But the new thing is that, at least from what I'm seeing, I'm not a fucking spring chicken anymore. I don't know too much, but like they're more of the Lil Peep, Machine Gun Kelly type goth, where they're just a little.
Aren't they just emos?
That's another way to put it, but they don't use that identifying term anymore. Honestly, they're just weirdos. Fuck it.
I do want to say it was undateable, so you're almost
undateable. Okay.
Yeah, it had Ron Funches. That's who I was thinking of.
He is King, the voice of King Shark in the Harley Quinn cartoon, and he is amazing. He's my favorite part.
Okay. So
yeah, that's all I've got for spoilers.
Okay. Then I'm pulling the spoiler tag.
His son is autistic, and he does a lot of good work for like autism and stuff.
That's good.
Nice. So all right. Any other thoughts now?
I'm shocked Dan gave it such a positive review.
I gave it a 2.5, but I think it will work better for different audience.
On repeat viewings, would you watch this again, Dan?
Not anytime soon, no.
Okay. Because I don't think it will get better with viewings. It might make it like, I don't even know if it'll make more sense. It might just fall apart too.
For me personally, this would probably stay at a 2.5. It is what it is, but I don't even know if I'd revisit it before the sequel. It'd be like Fairuza's back now, so I know what happened, and hopefully they do better. They're gonna
have to do her like Princess Leia to make it work.
No, that's fucked up. One thing I will say in the sequel, though, don't make it like David Duchovny's also woman-hating brother and have like another.
Well, the sons are still there, so you have your villains already.
I'm just saying, be a little more interesting. Or if you're gonna do that, go hard on it and just. I don't know. Like I said, it's not Black Christmas, so I'm happy enough. And Fairuza is back, so I will end that on a positive note.
I like Psycho too.
All right, so be sure to like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube, guys. We appreciate it very, very much. It helps the channel. Also, patreon.com/fleshwindfeatures. You can support us for just $1. We've got a lot of uncensored and original content on there, and Won't cost you an arm and a leg, just $1. And also fleshwoundfeatures.com. Check out the eBay stores. And Pugs, take us home.
And we're across the board on all the social media stuff. So come follow us and see how funny and offensive we can be, and how Dan changed his tune just for this fucking episode. So happy Halloween. Hope your season's going great. And
woke as fuck.
No, you are not. You are sleepy as hell. And everyone say good night.
Good night. I'll shine.
I'll shine.
Blessed be.